discounted rate with the ability to continue its Manhattan Yacht Club and sailing school business. Although NCMM was required to show proof of insurance for its property in order for its vessels to remain docked at the marina, BPCA informed NCMM that its current insurance was sufficient provided it remained in effect. Currently, the Honorable William Wall, along with other smaller vessels and equipment, are in the marina. All Coast Guard, FDNY, and NYPD boats will come and go as usual. Any boats in distress will have full access to the marina. One more point. The BPCA took great care in including language in the RFP that not only recognized the need for community-based programming, which accounts for 15% of the overall evaluation criteria, but specifically requires, in addition to this programming, that, quote, the marina must include a sailing school intended to be available to the general public at reasonable cost. BPCA requires a sailing school of approximately the same size or larger as the existing school.
Does the committee have questions for Robin? Do you want to take one?
Can I offer something for the
I want to
resolution?
finish with the committee first.
Okay, for the resolution.
I just have a question for Michael. Is this 90-day agreement the one that you were referring to? And then what about this contention that saying that the insurance that you currently have is sufficient? Are these two different offers, two different documents? I've heard 60 days and I've heard 90 days, and so I mean,
Yeah, it's
could you
very,
respond to basically to?
it's very confusing. The authority hasn't been clear. At the first meeting, I asked them to give us an offer in writing. They refused. It wasn't until the press got wind of it that they delivered something finally in writing. The authority has not contacted us at all saying our insurance is sufficient. I'm sorry if Robin says that. No one's contacted me at all. The way the agreement is written, every vessel in the marina, it says specifically, has to carry $10 million of insurance. It doesn't exist. So there's a whole bunch of other things that I go through, but it's not. This is all just like details. I mean, the spirit of what's going on is very clear. And, yeah.
Let's see an announcement after
And
that.
that question, who or what is Ted Wallace, the interim operator? Like, what are their credentials?
Marina operations. His bio is listed on our website. He's been involved with marina management for many years, and in fact, I believe worked for North Cove Marina.
Oh, okay. He's not, is he part of the RFP process, or no, separate?
No, it's an interim.
Interim independent, okay.
Tammy?
Is he hired as an employee of the Battery Park City Authority or a contractor? Just curious.
I don't know.
I'm assume contractor.
And so then that's, can I ask if that's an expense to the Battery Park City Authority? I would assume the answer is yes. Versus income to the Battery Park City Authority continuing what's going on now, is that?
I really am not able to comment on that because I don't.
Yeah.
We have a couple of questions in the back. The woman sitting down.
Hi, I'm a member of the Manhattan Yacht Club. What I was asking myself the other day is, do we know for a fact that the governor knows about what's going on and that the Battery Park Authority is representing him?
We do not, and that was our discussion here. We will make sure that our approved or voted on resolution gets sent to him as soon as possible.
Just going by the media, his office is saying, we have nothing to do with this.
Which is not
I mean, it's to pick up what you were saying earlier. You know, if we want to put fire on people's feet, we want to make sure that we know who our friends and who our foes are. And maybe maybe I'm crazy, but maybe it just takes a call to the governor's office asking to sit down with him and say,